Pictured below is Virginia Gonzalez out of Houston, Texas. She was charged with 2 counts of injury to a child with intent, those children being her own, and she had a total of 7 children. Her trial for this charge would have started January 26, but she accepted a plea deal instead. And while she was doing this, out and about, catching charges and getting arrested for things like gardening. So grandma wind up going to her place and finding these 7 children alone and the 7-year-old inside a closet with a charging cable tying her in there. The ages of the children range from 2 to 14. And when they took the 7-year-old to the hospital, she only weighed 29 pounds. That is the weight for a toddler. Not only that, she had dark spots all over her body, which was a strong indication of malnourishment. She even told the staff that her bones hurt. This 7-year-old will have a hard road ahead and a lifelong of health problems because the brain damage will never go away from the malnourishment. The other siblings said that they were made to clean up when that child would use the restroom in the closet, and that it would get 1 corn dog or 1 hot dog in the morning and in the afternoon, and then a half a cup of water, which makes absolutely 0 sense because the fridge was stocked with hamburgers, fries, ice cream. It sounds to me like this was the scapegoat child that was kept in the closet. None of these children were registered for any kind of public schooling, which we actually see quite a bit in cases like these. And this is where it gets worse because as the police were investigating the crime of the child in the closet, they found out that there is actually an 8th child. This is little Ava Marie Gonzalez, who hadn't been seen since 2017. This child was only 2 years old in 2017. And this little angel was never reported missing by her mother or by Virginia Gonzalez. And Virginia has told many, many different stories when it comes to the whereabouts of Ava. Allegedly, Virginia told one of the father of her other children that not only was Ava not her daughter, she was her sister's daughter that was born a CRACK baby and was always sickly. There's also the story that Ava was with her father and her father's family, and there's even a document where the grandma signed it and the phone number, but it turns out the signature and the phone number are false. It was even said that Ava was with her aunt and uncle. Now, I want to play you guys some clips that Law and Crime got. This is an interview with a former friend of Virginia, the mother of these children.
I think she had a real good way of hiding things, being very discreet with things, very manipulative, plotting the grandmas, her mom and the grandma that was involved with the kids against each other so they wouldn't speak with one another. She was a mastermind. She thought she had control of everybody is what I'm seeing now. When I first met her, I only knew of 3 little boys. I never knew Gina even had a girl. And then years passed through, and recently, about 2 years ago, she popped up out of nowhere. Mind you, she was living in San Antonio with her baby daddy with the 3 little boys, and she was, playing house. So nobody's seen her. And then randomly she pops up. When she popped up, that's when we started reconnecting and catching up. And she told me she had 3 more boys with that baby daddy. But I never knew she had a girl. Every mutual friend who I met her through, who knows her better than I do, all told me the same thing. Nobody knew about her having a girl. Back in the day, if we are correct, the 3rd little boy that she was saying was a boy was Ava, but she presented her as a boy back in the day. So after concluding that and confirming with multiple mutual friends, we all agreed that nobody knew about no girl. From what I know, there's about 6 or 7 fathers.
Now, for Virginia's plea deal, she was sentenced to 25 years, eligible for parole after 12 and a half. But again, this is for the charge of the child that was in the closet. This is not for missing Ava. And this child is still considered missing. This is an age progression photo below. And the lawyer even said that their client was at peace with their decision in taking the plea deal. Well, what about little Ava? I personally think that Ava may have been the original scapegoat child. And then when she was no longer around, that mother did that to the next child. But this is just my opinion. It's all alleged. Police did speak to the 14-year-old boy, the oldest sibling, and he had a story about a time in a motel. The brother said he could hear Ava screaming really bad in the bathroom and that his mother was assaulting her while she was in the bathtub. Then the screaming stopped. After that, the mother put clothes on Ava, put her in a car seat, and then brought her out to the car said that she was sleeping and then going to live with her new mom and dad. The child even goes on to say that after that, mom was happy. She was like a new person. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that mom did something to her other child that is missing? That's the tip line up there and the phone number. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, follow, reshare, and comment to keep this conversation going because this is about a missing child.